On pressure. Like if I move too much, the camera lags. Not if I hit the desk though. It doesn't lag. But if I move too much, it lags. Like it's weird. I don't know. Look at this bullshit. 18-year-old man killed mother of 8. Damn. And 15-year-old being turned down from joining soccer game. Nigga killed this. She has 8 babies that she left behind. This is the baby that he also killed. Ridiculous.
School who wanted to join them told me 18-year-old Jeremiah Griffin Cuevas. Today, the 18-year-old Jeremiah Griffin Cuevas. According to court documents, Raphael's younger brother.
Yo. Yo. Whatever. This is crazy too. I don't even want to like the shit. Why is Instagram so weird on here? Okay, don't use Instagram on your damn computer, bro. Like, this is wacky, bro. Niggas can't press the play button.
She called 911 and P concerned after tracking her daughter's bus app. She drove to the bus and found her daughter alone with Felser. To protect her child's identity, we're not showing the victim's mother.
He was like a deer in headlights. When he looked up from me, you could tell his eyes were wide, and he took a deep sigh, and to me, he was scared.
She says her daughter also scared.
And I could see her fear, and I could physically see her heart. When I looked through my rearview mirror and I looked at her, I could see her chest, and it was beating, and I had strong suspicions that something had gone on. I didn't know to what extent.
The first surveillance video shown in court Monday. The mother of a 6-year-old victim says that she became concerned after tracking her daughter's bus app. She drove to the bus and found her daughter alone with Felser.
I'm already kind of disgusted, and we just got started, but what in the world, bro? What? This old-ass bus driver, like... I wonder what this old-ass man's background check is. Like, what is he doing with his life? Old-ass man. This nigga isn't getting no fucking good 401k driving a fucking bus. What is his background? Like, real talk, what is this nigga's background? Like, he ain't never got caught with no kids before? Because this shit is crazy. And I didn't even know they had bus apps so where you can track where the bus is at. They got that now, thank God. The stupid old man probably wasn't hip to it either.
Milwaukee police obtained weeks of video evidence from the bus company. Prosecutors say that surveillance video shows Felser sexually assaulting 4 girls on his bus. One victim as young as 4 years old.
This nigga know he got cameras on his bus. You're taking the girl. Like, yo, first of all, yo, it's just, I think it's just a human brain. Every time, like, I look at a crime, I think of, like, how you could have attempted to get away with this a little bit better, nigga. Even though, like, you don't, yo, this nigga deserves to be under the jail, in hell, dead, beheaded. He deserves that, obviously. But, yo, you're sexually assaulting little girls on a school bus that you drive. And then you see them every day, and you drop them off to their parents every day. Like, nigga, you thought this shit was gonna work out for you? Like, I mean, you picking the right age group, 4 and 6. They might not talk, but, like, my nigga, come on, son. Like,
She'd have nightmares at night about a monster.
Heartbreaking testimony from the mother of a 5-year-old who rode Thomas Felser's bus.
And she said, Mom, I think he touched my TT. And I'm like, okay.
So what is a TT for a young woman? Because her TT isn't her breast, because they don't have none. Like with me and my daughter, her privates, I call her Poom Poom. So I think they're talking about that, which is disgusting. Sick old man. Sick any man. It don't even gotta be this old stereotype looking pervert right here. This shit is sick, son. This shit is sick. You niggas need help.
I'm like, well, you need to make sure you're brave and you tell the police officers what happened.
The jury seeing bus surveillance video of Felser speaking to a 6-year-old victim. We're only allowed to share the audio.
On Monday, when it was my birthday, you said, okay, I'm gonna give you a hug and a high five. And then you said a little kiss on the cheek. And then I think I goofed. I think I kissed you.
I witnessed Felser lean back in his seat with her back pressed against his chest.
She called 911 and Pewaukee police obtained weeks of video evidence from the bus company. Prosecutors say that surveillance video shows Felser sexually assaulting 4 girls on his bus. One victim as young as 4 years old.
She'd have nightmares at night about a monster.
Heartbreaking testimony from the mother of a 5-year-old who rode Thomas Felser's bus.
And she said, Mom, I think he touched my TT. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, you need to make sure you're brave and you tell the police officers what happened.
The jury seeing bus surveillance video of Felser speaking to a 6-year-old victim. We're only allowed to share the audio.
On Monday, when it was my birthday, you said, okay, I'm gonna give you a hug and a high five. And then you said a little kiss on the cheek. And then I think I goofed. I think I kissed you.
I witnessed Felser lean back in his seat with her back pressed against his chest.
She called 911 and Pewaukee police obtained weeks of video evidence from the bus company. Prosecutors say that surveillance video shows Felser sexually assaulting 4 girls on his bus. One victim as young as 4 years old.
She'd have nightmares at night about a monster.
Heartbreaking testimony.
And his right hand cupped her vagina.
The state playing multiple clips of video from different dates. Officer Marissa Hildenbrand describes disturbing scenes.
Felser has seated on his lap, and he pulls the waistband of her pants in order to check what color underwear she has on. And once he releases the pants, he pats her 3 times.
Prosecutors say he played a game with the girls called Monster. You can hear Felser's voice.
Tom Felser's right hand can be seen in between legs and within her underneath her skirt and above her leggings.
Felser's defense attorney saying the video leaves room for doubt.
So would you agree you're making a bit of an assumption about exactly what he's touching?
I guess I wouldn't say assumption.
And his right hand cupped her vagina.
What do you have to say about the accusations that are made against you?
They're not true. I was very, excuse me. I was very fortunate to work in that school district. district.
You commit acts of sexual misconduct against any one of those kids?
No, I did not.
Where's your right hand?
My right.
I mean, it does say he's 63. He was a teacher in that same school district for 37 years. Like, you would think for those 37 years, he had to have some other weird stories, like some other kids in his graduating classes or some shit. In these last 37 years, got some weird shit to say about the nigga, right? Yeah. It's saying it all started when the mother of a 6-year-old girl tracked her daughter's bus and noticed it hadn't moved in 10 minutes. She decided to walk to the bus and found her daughter alone with that old ass man. Yes, that is weird. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. That is weird. Like, no matter what, there's not a single excuse in the book that would buy that. Like, that would pass for that shit. Like, what were you doing?
Right hand appears to be around her stomach at this time, her waistline.
Now, are you grabbing her?
Absolutely not.
You appeared to have your hand up her skirt. You would agree?
I would.
Were you touching her?
I was not.
Were you touching anything?
I was patting her upper leg to see if she had an accident. I will admit that.
What do you have to say about the accusations that have been made against you?
They're not true. I was very. My face, I believe, was focused on the front there as I was reaching back. So, but I thought I had felt her.
We are very satisfied with the jury's verdict. We are thankful of the time and attention that the jury has taken in evaluating this case. We are very satisfied with the jury's verdict.
Like there as I tapped on it.
When the state cross-examined him, he offered similar explanations.
I wanted to get her input on what type of candy kids like, so I gave her a bag of Skittles once when she basically
How do you feel? What?
I feel very remorseful.
Gave me some help,
you know.
The motherfucker who killed Fulio, one of the motherfuckers.
This is a terrible situation. It's been a traumatic experience. You know, to the victim's family, you know, I want to send my deepest condolences and my, you know, I understand that it's hard losing a child, a best friend, a brother, a cousin, and for that I just cannot say sorry enough, you know. I feel terrible about the situation.
Yeah, nigga, them niggas ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. The only reason they might want to get you out of jail is so they can smoke you too, nigga. They ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You don't feel sorry for shit, nigga. You do not feel sorry for shit. You are scared that you're going to do life in prison. No. He wants life in prison. Matter of fact, that's what it says. He wants life rather than death penalty. Nah, that nigga scared. He about to get fried. The fuck you thought was gonna happen, bro?
But I'm a firm believer that God can use anything for good that the devil wanted for bad. And so I am grateful for the...
So God is gonna change your sentencing to life in prison instead of the death penalty. And that's a bad turn good. Is that what you're saying?
People I've met, for the lessons that I've learned, for just this experience in general, because it's one that I'll never forget and it's going to shape the rest of my life.
Sounds like there's that saying, it's kind of cheesy, but you make lemons out of lemonade or whatever.
Lemonade out of lemons.
Somehow. I obviously don't make lemonade, but
What the fuck is she talking about? Is this nigga being interviewed?
it sounds to me like you are going to try and make the best of a bad situation. Does that sound about right?
Of course.
And are you going to continue to do that?
Of course, I'm going to try to, you know, continue a humble life.
Humble life behind bars. Like, what do you mean? What are we even talking about right now, bro? Give me more than 30 years in prison. I'm going to be tying something around my neck. I don't know what, but I might be hanging the next morning.
Righteous life, you know, try to do the right things.
Righteous life. Good luck.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Thomas Belzer, guilty of repeated...
So, it was about like 2 years ago. I literally had sex with my dad and put him back in prison.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to speak with you. Hey, come bring your...
Yo, these niggas are crazy.
What you mean? What you mean? You steal it from me? I need one.
That's Pack Draw.
It's from Pack Draw.
Why you look at and got that?
What you ain't got?
Why you gonna take his beer, bro? How the fuck you gonna steal my beer, bitch ass nigga?
I bless you. You said I can. Pack Draw said I can have it, bro. Pack Draw gonna bless your game.
Right now,
you ain't gonna do nothing.
You can't be taking his beer, bro. You took your beer,
Pack Draw.
Where's my stuff? Right there. Give my stuff. Where's my stuff? Right here. Everything is right there. Hey, Nadia. How old is it? Dumbass bitch. It's that she took my pocket. She took my Hey. Oh, I'll tell you about
This is crazy. I'm not even laughing at what happened to her, but like the reason. Oh no, this is crazy. Life is crazy.
You're under arrest! Stop right there! Stop! Stop! Gotta go! You're under arrest! Stop right there! You're under arrest! Stop right there! Stop!
I can't like make this shit bigger though.
Of Morgan Avenue North, following a 911 call about a suspected car prowler. Body-worn camera footage from Sergeant Mario Leone and Sergeant Christian Schultz captures the response. Officers quickly locate a man matching the description. "Stop right there," Sergeant Leon commands as he pursues the suspect on foot. The man flees into the parking lot. Leon closes the distance and attempts to take him into custody. A physical struggle ensues. Both officers are now engaged. Sergeant Schultz deploys his taser while yelling, "He's got a gun!" During the confrontation on the ground, 27-year-old Deciver Brian Hollis produces a handgun and fires. The shot strikes Sergeant Leon in the hand. Leon is heard saying, "I'm shot!" Both officers return fire in self-defense. An intense exchange of gunfire follows. Once the threat is neutralized, the officers immediately begin life-saving measures on Hollis of Morgan Avenue North, following a 911 call about a suspected car prowler. Body-worn camera footage from Sergeant Mario Leone.
I think that we can't ignore the possibility of underlying race issues. Generally, why is it that when we have a black male interacting with police departments, oftentimes they end up dead? It's a question we, again, should all be asking ourselves.
It's a question that I can answer for you. Because black people do nigga shit. And what I just saw right there was some nigga shit for real. That was some nigga shit. And it ended up like some nigga consequences. Oh my. These niggas got their attorney. That's crazy. Like, how could you go to court as a lawyer, like a criminal defense attorney? How could you go to court? Like with the other video we was just watching, how can you defend this bus driver touching kids? How could you defend? This isn't nearly as bad. He almost killed a cop, so it could be nearly as bad. But like, this is more like open and shut. Like, bruh, we got this all on camera. He shot the cop. After that, of course they unloaded the full clip. They cops have gotten off killing people for way less. Like, what are we talking about here? Why is it every time a black man runs into the police, it ends up deadly? Yeah, it beats me. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yo, this nigga definitely was stealing out of cars. He got the flashlight on his head. Wow. Wow. That's something right there.